So recently, Blueface and his girlfriend Chrisean Rock have been making headlines in hip hop for their what seems to be like mutually abusive relationships. Can you talk a little bit about why people stay in abusive relationships? Now, I'm not necessarily saying that their relationship is abusive, but can you talk
Just
a little
in general, yeah. So pretty much everything in relationships goes back to our childhood. I'm not going to speculate whether they've seen, well, I am going to speculate. I'm sure that they've probably grown up in abusive relationships. That's the type of relationship that's been modeled to them. So it's kind of like they're calibrated to abusive relationships. That's their normal. That's their comfort zone. Even though it's uncomfortable, it's like that's what they're comfortable in because that's what they've seen their whole life. But if we like take a more scientific route, people actually become addicted to what's called trauma bonding. It's like a hormonal roller coaster. So we have pleasure hormones, dopamine, that comes with like sex and pleasure and all these things. And then there's cortisol, which are the stress hormones. So it's very like a push-pull relationship. We have sex, it's amazing, like the honeymoon phase. And then there's this tension build up. This when the cortisol is building up. And then there's this big explosion. And then there's the makeup sex, which is like the best sex you've ever had. Oh my God, it's the best. And then everything's good again. You go through another honeymoon. It's literally a cycle that people get addicted to. So that's what's going on with them. They love this one man told me that he's like, you're very passionate, like a passionate lover. I'm like, I am very passionate, but passion is a spectrum. Like you can have passionate love and then there's crimes of passion. I can do both. Like I have done both. So just know that. And so that's like they're passionate and they are addicted to their cycle with each other.
How would someone addicted to that cycle, how would they break it?
It's not easy. I will say that. But everything starts with awareness. You have to be aware that you are doing this. You're probably, once one person gets clear about what they're doing, they're not going to be able to be together because they're bonded through that trauma and through that cycle. So that might be the main thing that they have in common with each other. And if they were to like heal their traumas, they might not work anymore. But it takes a lot of work because it is exciting. And that might be part of their like core desires sexually, is that excitement and that passion, and they only get it through the dysfunction. So yeah, it takes self-awareness and a lot of healing work with your inner child, really.